What's good, YouTube? Keith Moore Jr. here, and today I wanted to talk more about my shoulder injury and just give you all an update on that. So I've had a total of 4 doctor visits now. The last video I did regarding my shoulder was after my first doctor visit. So I've had to continue to go to the doctor because the pain has not gone away, and it actually started moving to different spots on that same side. So I started experiencing pain in my trap and my lat area, and then I started experiencing pain in my brachialis. So I have to I'm going to them just to try to find the root of the problem, and it's turning out that a lot of my my body parts are not activated. So like the reason my during the bench press I'm experiencing that shoulder pain or whatnot that I told you all about before is because my pectoralis major was not being engaged. So they gave me an exercise to activate that. The exercise I have to do for that is simply putting my arm out straight and just bringing it in, just doing that twice, and then bringing it down to about 45 degrees, and then repeat that motion. That activates the pec. And then for my brachialis, the pain there is just, that's tied into just other muscular attachments that I have. So it's just a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, when I'm learning that the brain, when one muscle group isn't working, with me being strong and having so much, I'm not trying to say I'm like super strong or the strongest man in the world. I'm just saying what the doctors told me. With me being so strong, rather than like my body like shutting down or something, my brain is telling other muscles to compensate for, what my chest may not be doing. Like, it's like, okay, well, we're going to fire up, the shoulder, and we're going to also fire up the traps, for this exercise, and really it should be the chest. And also something that I noticed myself from watching a lot of videos is my posture has been bad for years. So I work in corporate America. I sit at a desk at a computer all day. So a lot of times I'm hunched over. So, being hunched over, then texting. So it's a lot of things that come into play, and I should have listened growing up when adults would tell me, stand up straight, fix your posture, because now I catch myself just hunched over a lot. So on top of me working my anterior more than my posterior over the years, I have to really bring my posterior up, because I feel like that's also what's causing a lot of these problems, just because my anterior is so much more dominant. So something that really shocked me was they did a test. They were like, well, let me see you do push-ups. And when I did push-ups, it turned out that I've been doing push-ups wrong probably my entire life, because my scapula is actually squeezing. So that means on pretty much probably all my pushing movements, my especially like the bench press and stuff like that, my scapula is like coming in. And I have a video that my fiance took while I was at the doctor doing push-ups, so I'll show you all that, and I'll do a video I'll have her record here in a second to show you all what it looks like with my shirt off. So I have to actually start doing push-ups on the wall to develop the habit of actually doing them properly, so my scapula is not coming together. And also another thing the doctors told me was, the doctor told me, because I'm seeing different people at the same office, doctor, chiropractor, and then I'm not sure what the other lady's title is exactly, so I'm not going to say anything or quote it, because I don't want to be misquoted. But they say that a lot of people do not hit their anterior serratus, and that's really something that people need to start focusing on in the gym, because this is a common problem. So I need to find out good exercises for the anterior serratus, so I'll be incorporating that into my workouts. But I just wanted to give you all an update that my shoulder pain is still here, and honestly it's frustrating, like extremely frustrating, because it's traveling to other places of my body, and like it's one of the main things in life that can frustrate me. Like, I try not to get frustrated easily, or a lot of stuff I'll be like, oh, screw it. But if it's like an injury that's messing with my workout, so like when I had the Achilles rupture and I couldn't, train legs, that was frustrating. And now with this shoulder injury, I can't train like I want to. I can't really lift as heavy as I would like or anything, just because this has been a nagging injury. So it's to the point now where it's just getting like I'm getting frustrated. So I just have to remain patient and realize that this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's always easy to say that, but when you're actually going through this process, anybody who's a serious lifter or who's been doing it for an extended amount of time knows what I'm talking about. You just want to always perform, at optimum levels, but that's not always the case. So I will be patient, but stay tuned. I'm gonna post a clip of me doing push-ups at the doctor, so you all can see that my scapula coming in, and I'm also going to show you all a video of me doing push-ups just at home, and I'll kind of have my fiance doing the commentary and pointing at where the issues are that we have to correct, so that I can break this bad habit that I have formed over the years. So, but after that, that'll be concluding the video. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment if you have any advice, any exercises or anything. And yeah, check out these push-ups, and then stay tuned for the next video. Peace.
Keep going. Yeah, because you're squeezing.
Alright, so here's the push-ups. I'm just gonna do it how I normally do it, and then babe, just commentate and just say what I'm doing wrong. Cause I mean, it's a habit for me, so it feels normal, but I gotta really work on it.
Okay, so he's squeezing his scapulas together, and they should not be moving. See, you can really see it right there. They're squeezing together when they should be stationary.
All right, so I have to work on that, and as I stated before, one of the things I have to do is like lean up against a wall and just do push-ups that way. I mean, I'm more advanced than having to do push-ups that way, but if I want to correct this issue and fix my form, then that's what I have to do. So I'll catch you on the next video. Let's stay tuned for the journey on me trying to get my shoulder better. All right.